Let me just, there we go. What is up, Saturn System? I hope you beautiful people are enjoying another wonderful day in paradise. My name is Saturn Cycle, and welcome to our next Arcade Alley game, Crash Bandicoot 2, one of my favorite games of all time. It's actually the first Crash game I ever played. I used to play this game constantly, and I didn't even have a memory card, so I would just have to start over every single time. We're gonna hop on in. We're probably gonna play like a level or two. I don't remember the story, so we're gonna skip it. Because who cares about that, right? Who cares about context? Context is for chumps. No. No. Let me just remember the controls real quick. We're gonna go into... Let's go into Turtle Woods. Sounds safe enough. Gives me room to remember how to play this dang game. I saw someone posting about the Crash Insane Trilogy, and that's what makes me want to do this again. Okay, so jump in, that is that. You're gonna crouch, do some dancing. Alright, okay, I remember the controls now. I used to play the hell out of this game as a kid, dude. This game was my jam. I don't know why, I don't think I've ever actually beaten this game. I think I've gotten close to the ending, but like I said, I was playing without a memory card, so, you know, you can only do that so many times before you're like, you know what, screw it. Done here. So, like, the first few levels of this game are, like, damn near burned into my subconscious. I don't know why. Well, I guess I knew why, because when I first got my hands on a PlayStation, neither of my parents, well, I guess my dad did. My dad's not nearly that naive. He's also a gamer, so he would know. But my mom didn't know that saving your game required a memory card. Well, because before the PlayStation, and even with the N64, you know, the games were saved right onto the cartridge, you know? So it's like, oh, just save your game and come down, honey. Come eat dinner. You know, you can play your game later. And as a kid, I was like, okay. And then I'll go to save my game. But like, okay, how do I do this? And then at a certain point, I remember just believing that if I turned the game off, it would be okay. That clearly wasn't true. That was dumb. But yeah, that clearly wasn't true. And I was just like, oh man, I lost all my save data, Mom. Thanks for making me eat dinner like a pleb. So it wasn't until like later when I realized, oh, that's what this slide above my my controller port is for. It's for a memory card. That's how I save my game. Mom, can I have a memory card? You know how moms can be like, with what memory card money? Do you have memory card money? No. Well, then I don't want to hear about a damn memory card. So needless to say, for a long time, you know, we're just gonna break that. We're not gonna take the time to. Come on, let's break this first and then do this. So I don't even think I had a PS2 memory card for a while. I remember, because I remember telling Kevin and Guilty Flagon about this, but like I had, the first time I played a Final Fantasy game was Final Fantasy IX on the PS1, of course, and I didn't have a memory card. So whenever I would lose and I would game over and I would wipe, that was it. I had to start all over. So because I went through that game so many times without a memory card, I basically can like fly through disc 1 in like an hour and a half, 2 hours max. Because I can just skip all the dialogue and just remember, like, okay, I just gotta go here and here and here. I was hoping I would make that. But yeah, I spent so much of my effort. Oh, come on. Whatever. I spent so much effort as a kid going through disc 1 that I just I just kind of memorized it to a point where it's like, okay, I just need to do this, this, and this. And then disc 1 is over, and then it's time for disc 2. I knew every time I got to Burmecia, where you fight Beatrix, and your party gets the hell kicked out of them, I was like, you know what? We're right on track. Get ready to pop in disc 2, buddy. I didn't even mean to come down here. So that was that. It wasn't until later in like my early teens, maybe around like early high school, that I actually beat it for the first time. Because I got my cousin into the game too. So we kind of beat it together. Like, he would play for a little bit, I'd watch. I'd play for a little bit, he'd watch. He was really good at like the chocographs and stuff, because Lord knows I did not know anything about that. Oof, there we go. So he was the one that found the secret boss Ozma, who is like this giant planet that you have to fight, but you have to be really strong to fight Ozma. Ozma's like endgame level boss fight. Like stronger than the actual final boss. Which is, I guess, is good for most post. It's good to say for most post bosses in video games. A lot of post game bosses are just harder than the final boss. A good example, of course, is the Nameless King from Dark Souls. But I remember Ozma was like, I thought because I had beaten Necron, who's the final boss of Final Fantasy IX, that I was good to go. But nope, because Necron can kind of be. I always feel like there's a way to make that jump. Necron can kind of be defanged if you have a ribbon, which is an item that prevents status ailments. Because his whole thing, I didn't mean to jump down here. Part of his gimmick is he has this attack called Grand Cross, which basically 100% lands a status effect on every single one of your party members. So yeah, we missed a couple of boxes in that secret path. So if you have like a ribbon, which negates all status ailments, you basically circumvented half of that fight, and it's just a damage race at that point. Yeah, I know I missed a couple of gems. We're going to go to the pits. But Ozma, you have to have like endgame gear. You have to be a high level, because he comes out the gate with an attack called like Doomsday or something. That's so crazy strong that on the first turn, it can wipe your party. Get out of my face. Then we gotta make this explode, so we can get that one alarm at the not alarm, that one award at the end. Because that little box counter at the end of the level, like you get a gem for that if you break all the boxes in a stage. Oof. I might play more of this. I don't know. I really like Crash Bandicoot. It's one of those games where I'm just like, this is my childhood. I played this more than I played like Mario or Sonic. You know how long it took me to convince people that a Bandicoot was an actual, you know, animal? People didn't believe it. I'm like, no, a Bandicoot is real, I promise you. It just sounds stupid. And it is. It took me getting to my adult life to convince people, because... Oh, it's so stupid. It sounds like an animal that shouldn't exist. And I agree, it does. But it does exist. It's just named stupidly. So here's the gem. Even though we might not continue this game, I'm gonna double back and do this side so I can get all the boxes. It's kind of dangerous to go backwards because you could absolutely end up ruining your entire life, like running into a pit accidentally. Done that before, but we do want to break all these boxes. That's another reason. You could end up just, you know, killing yourself. Ugh, see, like that. Just like that. So we're gonna go backwards from here. And then just go back to the split in the path. Because we lost our Aku Aku. He's a team leader from the very start. Oh jeez. Okay, so we oh jeez. It's twice I almost did that. So now since we're going this way, we'll be able to see what's actually going on. So we can actually respond accordingly. Oh, come on. Come on! You know, screw those damn boxes. Who cares anyway? Not I. Except I care a little bit. The hitbox on these freaking birds. I almost walked right off the edge there. I don't know if you saw that. Screw it. I'm not worried about the boxes anymore. What in the world? I almost walked off the edge again. Crashed. I need you to chill, fam. There we go. We've cleared the unclearable obstacle. It only took us like 3 freaking lives. And we shouldn't be too far from the exit now. That's always good. I actually don't know if I'll play more of this, because, I mean, the stages do get progressively harder. To the point where they're, like, frustratingly so. So I don't know. I guess it just really depends on how I feel. Honestly, Arcade Alley might take a back seat for a little bit, because of, the Castlevania run. Because I plan to run those episodes Monday through Friday, like I do Isaac. Especially since Pokemon will be absent for a little bit. So that might take the place. Because, I mean, Castlevania is it is a retro game, so it's still in the theme and the spirit of Arcade Alley. So it might go under the Arcade Alley name. It'll just be like a full playthrough. That'll happen, you know, 5 days a week until it's finished, except for, like, of course, Saturdays and Sundays. But it'll run 5 days a week until it's completed. We missed so many boxes. But that's okay, because we're ending the episode here anyway. Got anything to say, Cortex? No? Nothing? Nope? Okay, cool. So if you've been enjoying... I almost said Isaac. If you've been enjoying Crash and you're looking forward to seeing, you know, Castlevania in the future when we start that series... Actually, that series is already going, isn't it? It is. By the time this goes up, that's already starting. So as of next week, there won't be any Arcade Alley because it'll be Castlevania instead. So if you're looking forward to seeing Castlevania continue, because I'm sure it's going already, leave a like and subscribe. If there's any retro games you would like to see me play after I complete Castlevania, let me know in the comments of this video or the comments of the Castlevania videos. And if you like and subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you never miss out on notifications when content goes up. And as always, I've been Saturn. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you in the next episode of Arcade Alley. Later, everybody!